Hello and welcome. I have made the executive decision. That I am going to literally do this because we've given it 2 or 3 months really to settle down, and it's not settling down. It really is just not. We've got the mineral feeder and it's just not mixed, and there is definitely space that you can see that you can do it. I've at least two of these. I've got them both filled with this, and there are no animals left in here now. So we're gonna, the other thing is I would like to go big. So it's sort of, I wouldn't have done this had it not gone wrong. The other thing is I'm going to say, let's have a look at what we've got in there, because there is an awful lot. No, we can't see. Now there is, we probably still can. If we go to this, it was almost awful. So I'm going to give myself the money back for this. We can afford it, I know, but yeah, we need to grab the slurry in that out now before we do. Otherwise it's just going to disappear in a puff of smoke, and that is valuable stuff. Mineral feed. Will it let us get it back out? Silage, hay, straw. I mean, there's a lot of straw because there's 2 sets of straw. Food, 78 tons of mixed food. It's a shame because I would have liked to have this as it is the mixer, but right, I think actually no, slurry. They do want the lorry though. Yeah, the biggie. So we'll leave the back here. We'll get this done. This is probably going to be, as I've said, it's weird. I do often say about doing a session that is just about something, and now this is going to be about the animals and sorting the animal problem out. So we're going to shift this, and I know which one I'm going to go with. Is it Chumpy Farmer? I think it is. Yeah, we've done the smaller one on East Copheim. This one I'm going to do. Right, we want the dirty one, as I keep calling it. Let's grab the manure from this and the slurry from that and stick this in the production shed, which I said I wasn't going to upgrade it, but for this map, although for most maps I don't think I would, this is about monster. Yeah, it is. This is going to be big, so I think we will allow that on this particular. Oh, we also got milk as well, haven't we? I think. Yeah, we're going to obviously leave the slurry thing itself. Need to put the sugar beet harvester away as well. But yeah, I want to get to. Let's leave that filling because you can do like that. Oh, you can, but oh no, that's it. That's why. It's only got 5,483 tons in it, not for any other reason. Very strange. Right, let's fill the milk, because it doesn't matter if we leave it in the tanker. This is not about this. This session is about getting the animals out. I said we're going to leave as much as we can of the yard, the slurry point, and all the rest of it. We will leave. But yeah, it is a shame. And it is, because obviously I do like the robot mixer, although to me it's not, like, oh, I've got to have the robot mixer. But yeah, it is a nice feature, but it's not the be all and end all, and not if it's broken. Something's not right with it. That's right. Yeah. Now this is another. I don't think this must be the actual Horman itself. That's like literally loads quickly. Now the unload rate is what I'm really interested in, but we'll find that out next session. This is just about getting the animals done. If I remember rightly, this is a fantastic unload, the same as the H2 Studios. It may even be slightly better. It's just the size of it that is always. Now that is a point. Is there still milk left? And if so, how much? That won't show you. Yeah, because you've got no animals in. Will it show you if you run to it? Well, it did the other thing, so I would say so. If it's a little bit... Yeah, I know it's a lot in a way, and I know if this was a normal Let's Play, I'd like to think, oh, it is quite a lot of money. But other than leasing another milk tanker, I think we'll this time forgo any sort of kerfuffle. I will. I wouldn't normally do this, but Right, so we've got everything out with food and that. Yeah, we'll allow a bit of leeway for the buying of food while we pay ourselves the money back, because in real life it wouldn't go like this. It wouldn't disappear in a puff of smoke. It really wouldn't. So, right, let's do this. Yeah, I'm not sure how the... Yeah, I know it's worth a fortune. Or would be worth more than that, actually. Yes. Oh, wow, it actually does the enclosure as well. Right. Wow. Yeah, of course, that would have been done, but it's... Yeah, that is really... Wow. Okay. So then. Cows. So how much was that then? 722. Yeah. And it was adjusted very slightly to 120 odd. So the one that I'm liking the look of now, with a very realistic where you can stick it in, is... Yeah, also I do like to... is the Farm Cow Barns. Yeah, the bigger one. 550. Yeah, and we will... overlaps with another object. Ah, so it's sort of been done, but it's not sort of been done. So it's a straight drive through as well. Ah, it probably is the water actually. Okay, let's we probably need to get rid of the... Wow, look at that light in the middle. That is phenomenal. Yeah, I would say we need to get rid of that. Yep. And probably that. Ah, will it not let you do that then? Because it is actually one of the ponds, isn't it? Right, okay. Trees class as object. Oh, aha, I see why. I didn't see that. I did see a pink thing. I said about pink. That's the object that's... I did say when I looked through that window I saw a flash of pink, and that was the flash of pink that I saw. So that was the thing. I don't know how I would have found that though, but hey ho, that will be the object that it could sort of detect. I would have thought in that exact thing. So let's try that again. I'm trying to think of the best. There's my cow pasture as well. There's that land there where you could go that away and reroute the road. Perhaps, yeah, we could take the road closer to the coast, really, thinking about it. We can't get rid of the trees, which is an unfortunate thing, but we can move the road. Have we got a tree? I don't think we have we? We could do that, though, get rid of... Do I really? No, I'm not a massive fan of getting rid of trees. Right, okay, let's try the animals from different ways. Yeah, and I am going to do this one. Ah, that is a point. We could do it like that. Could run that along like that. We would have to get rid of that tree, though. We really would. Do we do it sideways? Where we're running like that. I think of the actual yard itself. I'd prefer it if it was over there, where those trees are. So, you know, being as we... Yeah, it does often get bigger than you think. Right, we have... Let's call the shop. We want them to bring to us, I think. Yeah, we are going to lease a tree... Yeah, I've got to be honest, this is... I think I've said this quite a few times. My personal favourite was the Tree Maverick, which you didn't see a lot of the big content creators ever use. But this is the closest to that. And I think we will... Should we buy it? It is such an amazing... We haven't got one, have we? Let's just have a look in our thing, because I know what I'm like. You can't always remember this level. We have... I did have a feeling that we did. Yes, fantastic. Let's go grab that. And no, we haven't got that connected. Yeah, we'll stick this front loader down. Whoa. Yeah, this has definitely won pride of place in the tractors thing. Very good mod, very well made. I love the tanks as well, which is also extra weight. Right, tree devourer. Ah, we can with this put this on the front, I think. Yeah, I thought I had at the back of my mind because we used it early on, didn't we? But then I didn't use it after that. So right, we want the 70 tonner. We'll do nicely. We'll stick the manure in the production shed and we'll borrow this one and we'll do the. I would like it where I do like to design always like where things are close together, clustered. I think it's the most efficient design. You can't always do it, of course, but no, why is that still showing the tree devourer over there with the green beam of light when we've clearly got it on the front of our... Right. Let's get those trees devoured. I'm going to leave that one in the middle of the yard. I like that. Just these ones here. So I think we're going to lean towards this end. Now these might not... Oh, I'm going to say, are they going to let me? We know we've had a lot of trouble with trees on the map. But yes. I'm not sure about this monster. That is big. No, that's fine. Yeah, it might be I might need to... doesn't always like these big chunky ones. Yeah, there's just a few goes. It does seem to prefer it in the high mode than low. Oh. Perhaps these ones are, yeah. Let's try them. Ah, so you would think that one would allow me then, if that one was gone really, because surely they're the same type. Let's try from a different angle. Yeah, another thing what we ought to do is, because there has been a map update, I should try the trees at the top again. Because it may be that, although it didn't say in the changelog that you could do that. Uh-huh. Fantastic. Will it allow us to grab that one? Doesn't seem to like us doing that magic tree. Again, we'll try different angles. Yeah, these seem not to allowing. Yeah, let's try it from another angle. But if to me, these perhaps are ones that you're not supposed to track down, which is a shame. It is a shame when you can't do what you like with the map. It always was one of those things that always has got me. Really, it's a tree. So surely, if I wanted to, I could chop it down. Ooh. Okay, so that was definitely. Right, okay. Yes, I know it looks like I'm going mad, but having had lots of attempts at, it did show a cut. Yeah, there's often map makers obscure the cutting place on a tree because it is still a tree unless it is a decorative tree. Aha, you see what I mean? It's in the wrong place. To try to persuade people like myself not to chop it. GB Martin was an absolute expert at this particular trick, definitely. Yeah, literally I spent hours. It's bad. You shouldn't do what I did, but yeah, again, it's so infuriating, really, that you're supposed to be playing realistically, and I can't chop a tree down. Seriously. Now then, will these letters or not? Yeah, you see, it's in the wrong place. Which also means I probably might let me do the stump. It is weird with these. Yeah, it's like the display's completely to the right. They don't like you cutting them, though. That is definitely true. They do very strange things, as you can see. We have a tree flying in the air. Right, let's see if we can rectify this situation somewhat. I'm not trying to go into the pond, honest. It's dragging me wherever it wants to. Ah. Up here. Can we get out? I don't know whether I should carry on with this or do this off camera. It's one of those things that can take you an absolute age. I used to literally, yeah, I've got one of those personalities that you don't like being beaten, where you're stupid and you'll spend 7 hours on doing something that really you should give in on, but I just don't like giving in. Right, a little bit more. Come on. Right, we'll give in on that one. Apologies for going in the water, but it's the only way I'm going to get this cleaned up. We know it's not really there, but yeah. We couldn't really do that. I know I talk about playing realistically, but there's sometimes when something like that defeats you truthfully. Yeah, it is amazing once you've done it. It was the same with GB mod, and once you'd actually got to the tree bit, you could normally pretty much do it. It was just that initial, the tree's not in the quite right place. It says. Yeah, it's still not liking it. Yeah, as you can see, the tree is still a tree. It's often that it's either buried further in the ground. I remember reading a few articles about what people were telling you about, yeah, how it's done, and that is that it's buried further in the ground, or the tree position of the cut is in a different place, which we just saw on this. It was in a different place. But once you get past that, when the tree's down, it's still a tree. So you can then, obviously, you can do everything you normally could do, because at the points past where you have to chop it down, it is just a standard tree. Unless, of course, it's a decorative tree, which this isn't looking very decorative. It's definitely behaving like a normal tree. Although it is difficult to get to. You were saying? You were saying it's a normal tree? It doesn't appear terribly normal to me at this precise moment in time. Got to get to the main trunk. Come on. Do you know? Let's try that once more. Let's try and hit the main trunk from the bottom. It should have got it. It looks like it's in the right place now. And then, yeah, just... I hate the job like this. I don't know whether to stop the cameras and just crack. I think it will. Yeah, I'm going to bring you back in a few minutes when I've actually done this terrible job. See you shortly. You really don't want to know how long that took to get rid of those 3 trees. Yeah, we have, boy oh boy, were they so well obscured. They were about 2 or 3 foot to the right hand side of where they were. I'm not willing to do any more. Those others can stay. Yeah, we've achieved what we wanted to. We're going to stick the animal enclosure down and stick the animals in. Yeah, we've got, yeah, let's stick this in storage. We deserve every penny that we get from this. This has been well earned, more so than other things. Right, so then, Gordon Bennett, what a palaver. Right, I think we need to go in the other way as well. I've had some problems with this Let's Play, there really is. This is why I am seriously debating whether or not I early adopt. I think this is perhaps the most problems I've had in one place. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not having a go at Rastaman. It is a beautiful map, but you have what with equipment that's not really there, that is there, that's not there, that's, yeah, with things that work, that don't work, trees that you can and you can't cut. Yeah, it's definitely been rather troublesome, to say the least. Right, stick that back away, and yeah, that is hopefully the most. Yeah, we shall not tangle with Rastaman's trees. He's been talking to GB Modern, I think. I swear, those tricks that were pulled were just the same as I remember with GB Modern, where you have to go from different angles, different heights, hurtle into it, and eventually you find the sweet spot. Right, okay, let's try and... Do we need to get rid of that giant one there? We shall have a look. No, that's in the yard, isn't it? Although, surely... I don't know. I'm not sure. I know which way I would like it to be there. I'm not sure what that... It's a shame about the water, because you could make this into a field now. But, yeah, well, that was never really my intention. So, let's stick to what we were going to do. I want it to be... Yeah, I'm going to be careful about our field, though. Yeah, I don't want to be too close. What is that thing on the right-hand side? It's not on the little one. Yeah, I'm a little bit... You feed in the middle, but I'm not sure what that is. We shall see. Let's stick that there. Ooh. Right, okay, let's open her up. So what are these then? Oh, it's a built-in shed as well. Wow, for a bit of storage, I presume. Yeah, this is the main thing. It probably, yeah, the other thing it's got, it is very, very new, literally this week. The animals on the smaller one, they sort of sometimes get out here, like they've escaped through these two things, and you can see them in the middle. I'm expecting this one to be the same, because I think it's obviously a very similar design. And it is obviously an enclosed one, whereas obviously the other was a paddock. Now I would have liked to have done that as well, and yeah, the animals are going to stay inside though, so it's, yeah, it's the one thing that's not quite so as I would have liked it to be, but it's just that the storage on this is phenomenal. It really is. You're always going to say this is going to struggle now. It's okay when it was empty, but as we said, it's not a powerhouse, and this is pretty much full. So right, now then, do we that's a point. Which end is this? In fact, let's, do you know something, let's just be sensible. Yeah, I've had enough battles tonight. Let's just stick these on for now. Ah, brilliant, so it's that one there. Yes, I'm not sure what we'll do with the field, whether we, I see a bit of wood I've missed, whether we make it into production, slab or whatever, I'm really not sure. Right, let's open animal dialogue and select, move to husbandry, yes. Select, move to husbandry, yes. Fantastic. We shall send this back. Yes, it was a very, very large enclosure, I've got to be honest. So we've got a milk to take. Yeah, I'm not going to do that this session though. This is with how long this has taken me to do the wards off camera. No, it was supposed to be a quick session. Not so much when you've got to clear these special trees. No, definitely not. must remember as well, actually, it's I think it's about January, the yeah, it's a very snug fit, because this is quite a large thing. It only just fits. I mean, that I'm surprised that fits at all, the little one, but it does. In fact, in some ways, it looks like it fits better than this. But right, so let's get some food in as well. Fantastic. Alright, let's get some food in. Some straw bedding. This is beautiful in so much as you can stick an awful lot in. It's got a fantastic amount of storage, but it also does, yeah, it does need the slurry points. Now I'm hoping on this one we've already got them, so it should actually join already to the slurry. So let's just see, does it read slurry on the animals now? The cows, should I say. Let's have a look. It should read that we've got, yeah, it does, 63 out of an awful lot. Now that's the inbuilt slurry. Yeah, the only disadvantage to this, it needs to have its own slurry points, milk storage and all that type of stuff. It hasn't got anything like that, and it does say that. It's quite clear about that, so you need to add your own sort of stuff in. I do like that built-in shed though, that is quite amazing. So this should now say connected to, oh no, Carbon 550. It still reads that yeah, it may do, but it's not there anymore. So yeah, it's, let's just hope that doesn't play around with things. Is this just classed as storage? I would have thought so, which makes it a very reasonable. I mean, not like a massive shed, but it's long. Could stick quite a lot under it. I don't know whether it is for that or not. Right, let's get the biggie. Although no, the 70 tonner is probably the best bet, really, which we just had somewhere a minute ago. Yeah, because I was thinking it's a push. That's the only reason I'm saying, because I'm not sure that we might be able to get away with doing the inside the barn because it's quite tall, but I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's tall enough. Now then, green, that's the green one, so that one is straw would be okay in that. We are going to, you know, with how much the Horman is, you know, so I think we're just going to charge ourselves for the straw. Wasn't done for that reason. I did know that the Hormans was expensive, you know, as in like a good price, but right, let's grab, oh, we never grabbed the slurry. Yeah, but the tank still exists. I would have thought, yeah, it's not lost it because the tank's still there. Good job. I would have lost that. That would have been my own silly fault. Right, straw. And then TMR. Yeah, this has got a phenomenal storage, really phenomenal. Yeah, it's like a lot. Yeah, we'll stick a milk thing down as well. But yeah, this is just about getting them up and running. I'm going to do some off-camera next session, I'm thinking, just to get like a bit of a headway on this. Although we know we have got loads of our own straw. Yeah, we have. Why am I buying straw when we've got about 1 million litres? That is a very good question. Aha, there aren't any animals in the middle on this one. Fantastic. Yeah, at this point here, there was some little animals on this small one, where there aren't on this one. We shall see though. It was the calves. Now these are all adults, so it would be interesting to see whether when you've got little ones, whether they actually do get out. Right, so yeah, if you look now at the straw, it's a little tiny blip, probably a tenth. I think it's about 750,000 litres you can stick in. So the storage has been adjusted to reflect the fact that it is a big enclosure, and so's the littler one. The smaller one equally has. I like that. The amount of times enclosures have caught me out. Well, actually, yeah, the Nietskopheim was one precisely that did exactly that. Right, TMR. It's a shame. I did actually very much like that, but yeah, it is true. You can't. You've got to have a working enclosure. You can't keep having things go wrong all of the time. Now we need to put the milk tank into storage. Okay, so we've got the slurry, we've got the manure. Right, milk. Let's do that. Yeah, 70 tons, 100%. Yeah, you can see with that, that looks like probably about 1 million litres. It's that big. It's phenomenal. Yeah, all reproduction 60, of course, are bought over different times, weren't they? Yes. Right, milk. And then we're going to stick the... Yeah, that is a point, actually. If that is a shed, I really have put the lights and the manure thing in totally the wrong place. So we will adjust that. We will put the manure. I do want it so we can get it quite easily, though. Do we stick that? Also, it may. I know we're going to lose a little bit. Let's stick it over here. It's not that further out. Do I? No, because if I move that, I lose the thing. It's not in a bad place there. I think we'll stick the manure a little bit further forward, actually right next to it. But like further forward, then it's not affecting things. Let's move the tanker. The tanker's really in the wrong way. Yeah, it's the one, the slurry one. Now, it will be interesting to see if now that the Horman's gone, because that wouldn't allow us to grab the slurry out of the tank. Only the Horman was working. That was part... Yeah, that seemed to be part of the problem. It was like there were conflicting things. So it'd be interesting to see if we can actually... it would, only we've got 67 tons in the back of this. Right, let's see if we've got any storage free in the farm production one. If I remember right, that we switched the slurry only one on as well, so it should. And that's why I said on this Let's Play, I think we may well need to up this. And I've always said I don't want to do that, but on this we might have to. Because it only holds 100 tons, which sounds a lot. Although I suppose we could put the excess in the... Yeah, if we're doing 2, it should really get down it quite quickly, as we can see. Yeah, from yesterday when we literally put a full 70 tons in. Let's just see if we can grab that out of the slurry tank there. That's the biggest thing, because obviously that wasn't working before. Would not allow us to grab it from it. So will it let us grab it now? Yeah, this just would not pop. Whereas now it will. Fantastic, that's nice. Right. We need to put the manure point down. I'm going to do it next to the slurry one, so that's silo extensions. I think it's silo extensions. They're all in there. Yeah, it is that one there. Love this. 4 million litres. Yeah, yeah, not too close. Also, let's get rid of that little blob of, because it makes no sense now. Obviously, that was because the Horman was there. Right, fantastic. And also that there. Right, so then we've done that. We're on the milk tanker thing now. Yeah, now this was the thing that I'd not really done that much of. The containers, which one was it? Fertilizer. Yeah, probably that would, but that's only 27 tons. Yeah, now, wasn't that this one, the liquid storage, 30,000? No, it was bigger than that. It was a much bigger one. I think it was about 100 tonner. Okay, silo extensions then. That's, see, to me, it's a container. You would think it was a container, but it's not necessarily a container. It's got a greenhouses pack, water tank. Was it that one? Yes. Liquids of all kinds. Now then, we do need to... Ah. Do we need a... Yeah, we want one that we can actually get it out. This is what I was like the other day. It was confusing. It does need to be liquid, so I think it is. I mean, I'm sure it was one of the tanks that I did before. Ah, that's, yeah, I did it where you could see it. I think it was this very one. Still the same set. Do we want that, or do we stick that over there? Is that going to be... I always like to try to... I think over there, actually, in that corner. Right, so that should now... Let's switch those off. Fantastic. Right, so yes, that worked a treat. Brilliant. So we've got, let's just check that. That's, yeah, we shouldn't say the no, Carbon 550 now only. So the fact that we've removed it, and that has removed that misnomer about it being tied to the old shed, which now no longer exists. So then we have done our animals. We will obviously, going forwards, sort of, yeah, I mean, do we... It would be nice to see how this goes overnight, whether the slurry and the thing are going to work straight off. I think we have done everything that we need to do for October. Would be nice to see, yeah, to get out of this. Right, let's also send those, let's give the shop a ring and ask them to come and fetch the two we will keep that. We're going to take that in the morning, and then I know we're going to use it twice, but that will do nicely. We've got another thing of that. Did we? No, that was left alone. So we're going to get some. Yeah, this is phenomenal. I'm not worried though. As I said, we've got fields that are worth millions. We were up. I mean, we're nearly up to 900. We were 976,000. And then I spent a fortune on tractors. So let's have a look also at the sales. Yeah, still that. Now then, please tell me. No, we've done all of the grass work and everything. I am right. But we do need to be keeping an eye on things. Eggs, November. I'm sure eggs are. I don't know how much we've got though. If we haven't got a lot, we'll save it. And I know technically that's... Right. Let's have an... Oh, we've broken 1 million already. Fantastic. That is a good place to be. It really is. Right, let's have a look. Do we have... We do have slurry. We don't have milk. Ah, now that's interesting. And the health is up. It's on the rise. So that is interesting. Now that is strange, because the milk worked on my last one. That did. Not that I can do that again, but that's... Ah. This has got the 70 tonnes. It's, it's using that for the slurry. Oh. Not for the milk. Oh, is it using that also? Because often it goes in them both, doesn't it? And you can... Yeah, it is. Right, okay, well it's using that for the wrong thing, so let's delete that. Yes, such a shame. Right, so then we need still to buy... I would have thought container was the best thing. Liquid fertilizer, water, farm fuel. Yeah, but small, isn't it? That's the only thing. Paper and cardboard. Come on, there's got to be one of these. Buying station. Buying silo. Storage tank. Ah, you see, these do work, don't they? And it is with different products. Filled with. That's diesel. Water. One of these is liquids. You see, that's water. I'm sure it was one of the... I think we'll stick one of the 100-tonners down these. I think we're going to go... The brown was normally the war one. What about that one there? I need to switch the things on again. We'll try it. We've lost obviously the milk that we would have had. Straw's gone down. Switch that on again. Right, okay, container. Grey one. Ah, it was there. Right, okay. Production, decoration. Oh, I seem to be doing something weird. I'm going to grab a couple. That's the one we were going to do, isn't it? But then I think it did the slurry. Should we do that as well? It's an extension, isn't it? It's going to increase the limit on that, I think. But we could do the... Well, we'll just see what it says. Yeah, it's 2,000. No, I don't think this thing does what you think it does. I think it really... Yeah, it's gone straight. Oh, milk 0 out of 500,000 litres. So no, that is reading and storage. Fantastic. So one of those, probably that one. I'm sure that's the one I actually had before. So yes, we've got the milk sorted as well, I think. Now, let's switch those off. Yeah, I seem to be doing something weird when I'm on the first person perspective. When you can see me in build mode, I seem to be doing that running trick that I've seen a few times. So hopefully now that is everything sorted. Yeah, that's... Now that didn't do any manure overnight, and we have got straw in there. Yeah. Is it a fault with the map? Because it is linked to it. We did see this where it was fitty and starty. So we shall see. Yeah. What? we shall indeed see. Oh, right. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Yeah. Enough excitement for one day. I think we've got everything sorted now. Yeah. No, that is not having any of it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, yes. So, we've broken 1 million. Oh, did we do something with that already? No, I think we're going to wait over the winter. What I would like to do, which I did sort of hint at a couple of sessions ago, yeah, I know it's not necessarily fantastic. I think we did Field 22 intrigues me a lot, but that we could maybe do that over the winter. Field 5 though was what I was looking at, but that's got a nice bonus. That's right next door. That's the one I wanted to go big, and that would mean we go big. So do you know something? We're going to save up for field 22. We are. So that's what we're going to go. Or actually, it makes more sense that actually we go 18 because we've got 6 over the other way. They've still got cropping. They have actually, yeah. The farmers are not obviously doing it. Do we do that? Would be just a base. Yeah, it's not going to be like super duper, but we could do, I suppose. It's not, yeah, we can afford it. Let's do it. So next session, it looks like we've got an additional harvest. Oh, really? You would do that? Oh, we didn't look at the sales. We were talking about a plough, were we not? And that is a big one. We're going to go for it, definitely. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Do we buy one? No, I would lease it. For how many times you shift stuff around? Do we go for that? Small. No, I don't intend. We've got so much on. I know Marty was on about it, but I think we're stretched a little bit with what we've already got. We've got the massive harvest next time. We are going to reset that though. Yeah, that was only just for literally trying to sort this out. So then, yeah, we've hopefully sorted this out, but this doesn't seem happy. That should have had some manure in it. We went overnight. We've got straw in for bedding, so yeah, I'm not sure it's not a map fault or something like that, because although yeah, it did do it before when we shifted it. Perhaps the shifting stuff around's done it, or perhaps it's too close to the slurry. I don't know, because it's now reading that it's there, so I'm not sure. We shall see if it settles down. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.